About you guys yesterday, I started watching House of David, the TV show.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's on our queue, as should we say.
It's really good. The actors are sensational. They got that one actor to play the Samuel, the prophet.
Yes.
He was from Aliens. No, Avatar. The mean Marine dude, the commander guy.
Oh yeah. I know him.
And I'm like, you're getting a villain to play Samuel, and he was working it. He was really
Oh,
good.
good. Is he like a theater actor or something, or somebody like classically trained? Because that's what he looked like.
I don't know, man, but that actor, this is a great role for him. You remember he also was in those horror films. Was it Don't Breathe?
Yeah. I
He
think
plays
so.
the nasty dude.
Yeah.
Um,
But I love when they do like you have a villain, right?
hmm hmm
And they kind of switch you over and stuff. It's like when I'm Roland Atkinson, Mr. Bean.
hmm
Right? I forgot what movie he did that he played a villain, and you're like he's classically Shakespeare trained, Royal, Academy, and but he's Mr. Bean, right? That's all we
hmm
see him. And then he play like a villain, and you're like, whoa, and I love that. I love when you do like the opposite, right? Like Captain Kirk playing villains and Columbo and stuff like that. Like, cool,
Right. I mean, and I think there's very few actors that can do that nowadays. Like
right,
Oscar Isaac does that.
right.
To an extent, Pedro does that. But this gentleman was on fire, man. This gentleman
Awesome.
was on fire. Let's also say hello to some people in the YouTube chat. In the
YouTube.
YouTube chat, because I know we got people in Rumble. Y'all hanging out. Thank you guys. Much love to Rumble and on X. Let's say hello to Stephen Lang. Thank you. Stephen Lang is in the House of David. He plays
Right.
Samuel the prophet. Oh God, because and we were talking about it last night because we're like, Stephen Lang. What's amazing is that he's a little over the top, but he's so grounded that
Right.
you're like, yeah, I believe this guy's a biblical prophet, 100%.
Well, that's I just called it. I just looked it up. He got his start in where? Broadway. He's a theater actor. He's
I didn't
able
know
to
that.
ham it up,
I
ham
didn't
it
know
up
that.
like Sam ham. Yo, yeah. And I
Yeah.
was just like, started. Yeah, it says Stephen Lang, an American actor who got his start on Broadway. And I'm like, dude, no way.
Well,
That's why.
see, okay. Solomon Thornton. I've seen House of David. The show's really good. I hope they do season 2. I grew up reading about the story of David as a kid. It's great. Again, going back to theater actors, theater trained Broadway. That's Romy
Yeah,
and
let's do
the
it.
Pedro Pascal. They did theater together. Right. That's how they cut their teeth. We're talking like over 20 years ago.
Oh yeah.
In Denzel, he
Yep.
goes back to the theater and does
Hamlet.
plays.
Oh yeah.
That's why, and this is we're gonna, we're coming around full circle. I know we're still kind of hanging, talking. That's why Rachel Ziegler is gonna have a career for decades, guys, because she's a Broadway singer. Like she's made for it. Maybe not so much film, but she's gonna be doing Evita now. Hey, you're Argentine, Evita.
Yeah.
Great
So
role model there.
one destroys the country, and the one plays destroys this.
What? Yeah, destroyer of all IPs,
Yeah.
the destroyer of all countries. Wasn't Slang and Breathe moves? Yes, we just talked about that.
Yeah.
Slang, uh, Lang, Stephen Lang.
Yeah, Stephen Lang. Yeah, it's
He's
great.
fantastic, man.
Yeah, he's a
He's
great actor.
fantastic. And you know what? What's her name? Ajalet Sarar. She plays Saul's queen, the wife,
Right.
and she's like kind of like the puppet master. You know, that's
Interesting.
like it's very uh the Saul obviously becomes very in the story in the show he starts praising him and himself, not God. And
Right.
that's where Samuel has a, hey, we got a problem here.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I'd be curious
Mhm.
to because they do sometimes you have to look at the how much liberty they take
Mhm.
sometimes, and but yeah, it's on our queue to check it
Yeah,
out,
totally
because
thought.
everybody said that it was really well produced and stuff like that. When you look at stuff like that, you kind of like have
Yeah.
to almost detach yourself, because you're kind of going, where they're gonna go wrong, almost you call them going.
Well, and they even said that, listen, it's based on true events, but they took liberties.
Yeah,
They say that at the beginning of every episode they have their disclaimer, and it's the production's disclaimer. And I like that because it's not a documentary. They're trying to create drama, you know.
right.
So so far it's great, and the David story of him just being an outcast with his family, and his brothers. Man, it's some good stuff. It's some good stuff. I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. I think if anything, it probably makes people want to go and read up on the source a little bit even more.
Yeah, and that's always great.
It's always great.
That's always great.